Hello, humanity and YouTube. This is probably your least favorite fellow human, but I'm going to be making a video on, can't believe this, something but circumcision or genital mutilation for once. I'm not going to be talking about that. It's like a fucking miracle. But no, seriously, I'm sick of talking about that. I'm sick of speaking about that. And I'm not going to be talking about genital mutilation today. I'm going to be talking about some other stuff. And I do just want to say to start out the video, it does kill 20,000 nerves in the melanomas, makes sex suck for the male and the female later on, can castrate the child, and can kill the child. So if you still want to do that, then what the hell can I do to stop you? Anyways, I've let my opinions be known. But beyond that, I want to talk to you about some alternative spiritual paths to Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, or the collective beliefs known as Abrahamism. And these collective beliefs are generally dominant in America, but these are some other beliefs that are not Muslim, Christian, or Jewish. And they are Buddhism and Asatru. And Asatru is really an emerging religion, though it's the oldest religion. Really, one of the oldest religions really known to man, other than Hinduism. And Hinduism would require an entire video in itself. Because that is a fascinating religion, and some of it's good, some of it's bad. But I'm not going to go into that today. I'm going to talk about Buddhism and Asatru. Buddhism bases itself on the Four Noble Truths, and let me see if I get this straight. The Four Noble Truths is all human beings are suffering. We all suffer, and suffering is everywhere. Such as me suffering from trying to make a video with my dog, or not my dog, but my friend's dog barking in the background. Okay. The other noble truth is greed, not desire. I don't agree with the traditional Buddhist belief there. It is good to desire. We all desire something. We all desire sex. We all desire a good drink. Every now and then I could kind of give a drink now, and I just had one. We all desire friends. We all desire family. We desire companionship with people. Desire is not wrong, and desire is what it takes to live. You have to desire food. You have to desire housing. Desire isn't wrong. It's greed. It's when you never get enough. You just want a little bit more. That's wrong, and that's what our species does, and we do it a lot. And it's sick and it's wrong, and that's what's fucking us all. And again, this is the start of the video. We'll talk about other stuff, but the other noble truth is awareness. You have to be aware of suffering and greed, and how greed complicates human situations and human life and leads to more suffering. And getting rid of greed helps with suffering, and that's not enough, but it starts the process. And finally, the other concept is action. I will act as a good person. I will help someone. I will say something good. I will help people. That is the other Buddhist concept, one of the other noble truths. And it's, of course, one of the great Asian religions, or religions of Asia, and really religions of the world. It's a beautiful religion. Buddhism, rather, really even more than Hinduism, is a beautiful religion. Even for fuck's sake. Yeah, pop up. Even more than Hinduism, rather, it's a beautiful religion. It got its start in Hinduism, by the way. It actually might have got its start in something called Jainism, or they're supposedly the religion of the Jains, from what I understand, is an older religion than Buddhism. And it is that same religion that King of the Hill made fun of, but of course they have a great misunderstanding of it. But Buddhism thinks they had a better way. And Jainism is kind of a good idea because everyone in that religion becomes Jain. And it's also a great way to kill the gender roles. We don't have gender anymore. We're all Jane. But of course, it's also crazy, and I don't support it. But that's not the point. That is not the point. The point is Buddhism comes from Hinduism, and they also worked. There was like a not heretical, ascetical path. I don't know how you said that. Anyway, the point is, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. But the point is, it was a middle ground, or a middle way, where you don't have to be completely celibate or fasting or something all the time. It was a middle way where you can just control yourself and learn discipline. And eventually you will probably learn to not want sex or not crave sex or anything else. And you'll just be happy to be alive. And it's a kind of clarity of mind. and it's a middle way, and it's a beautiful religion, and you associate. Damn almighty. 1 minute. It's a religion that you fucking associate with clarity of mind. As you can see, I don't have much. I think it's the pop-ups. I don't know anymore. Maybe it's the obsession with genital mutilation. But anyways, it's associated with clarity of mind, and let's just leave it at that. And it's also associated with nature, and it's not so much associated with nature. In fact, it's more or less trying to reach a level beyond nature. A religion that is more so, but a religion that is more associated with nature, and a religion I'm more fond of is the Satru. If I can ever make this damn video. You can see the insanity I have been going through for some time. Give me a minute. But a religion that I'm more interested in really is the Satru. A religion I'm more interested in is the Satru. Well, I didn't write anything about that because I pretty much know that anyways. Damn it all. A Satru is a religion known as, it's pretty much Norse mythology or Norse spirituality. Jesus fucking Christ. Norse spirituality. Norse spirituality or Norse mythology that has to do with really a lot of things to do with nature, and it's a religion that goes back thousands of years prior to Islam or Christianity, and fuck, it's a religion that goes back to Islam or Christianity, and it's a religion that has to do with really an ancestral religion of Norse people, and I find I'm not Norse. I'm not from that part of the world. I'm actually from Ireland, and a lot of them. I'm also got a lot of Native American in me. But the point is, I am very interested in that spirituality because I think it's a beautiful religion. If I can keep your attention for 1 minute, freaking dog barking and pop-ups and everything else, and it's starting to get hot in here. It has to do with spirituality, and you have different. It really isn't commandments; it's advice, and I've always advocated advice over commandments, at least for non-violent beliefs. And the advice is things like don't be angry, don't be violent, watch yourself when you're having sex, don't be too promiscuous, don't engage too much in drugs, don't get drunk off your ass like I do constantly. These are the advices that they give you, and it's very positive advice. And I like a Satru, and it has to do with there's different gods that have to do with different strengths that you have. If you're a female, for example, or maybe transgender, then or whatever you are, femininity could be represented by Freya. And if you're a very macho, tough guy like Hulk Hogan, then Thor would represent that, and might. It represents might, and it's a very powerful religion, and it's very interesting, and it's a very nature-oriented, nature-based religion. It doesn't shun nature. It doesn't support genital mutilation. It doesn't say that homosexuality is wrong or anything else. It's very nature-oriented. It's if you want to be. It's just a very natural religion. And I found that very interesting. And I'm going to end it there because I can see no one cares and I'm fucked this up anyway. But the point is, the Satru is a very interesting religion, and I can't do it justice. And another documentary you can watch is a documentary on the leader of what was called the Germanic kind of liberation in Germany in the, like, prior to Christ, even probably. It was prior to him being born was Germanicus, or I think his name, Arminius. I think his name was Arminius. And I have been watching that documentary, and I actually have it in a playlist if you're interested in watching that. But It's a very interesting religion, or not religion, nor that's not. But the point is, it was there's just very few small tribes of people that overthrew this far larger country that was just marching in and overthrowing them. And we may not be going through that, might not be going through that so much with another country right now. But we have these elites or these kind of overlords that just think they can tell us what to do in such a way that's very negative, and it's probably very positive not to allow that. And I'm gonna leave it there. You get the point. Iran strikes, supposedly according to Iran, tanks striked. Supposedly according to Iran, rather, Saudi tanks attacked Iranian boats, or boats close to Iran, from what I'm understanding. Let me reread this. Yeah, I'm pretty. No, Iran struck. Just fuck it. Look, it's been up a long time. Biden. So according to Trump, I fucked up something in my video yesterday, but I'm not even going to detail. The point is, Biden was good at kissing Obama's ass, and that's according to Trump, and that's probably true. You get where you're at by kissing up. And all these people are social climbers, and they're not really leaders. They're not aristocratic in any positive or negative sense of that view. They're social climbers, and they will kiss one person's ass to get ahead of them, and then kiss that person's ass to get ahead of them. And it's just a giant circle jerk, and they never do anything to really help the people. And this has been true for a while. Biden kissed Obama's ass, and Biden and Obama, by the way, did nothing to help this country get out of any of these wars, and that was what they promised. They didn't get us out of Afghanistan. They didn't really get us out of Iraq. They put us in Syria. They put us in Libya. They killed Gaddafi. They committed war crimes over the world. And I don't know, whatever. Fuck me. A supposed liberal, probably an Antifa type that I don't particularly like. I think I've mentioned that a few times, isn't a few million times. I don't particularly like a lot of the Antifa types, but supposedly a feminist or some kind of Democrat spit in a Trump supporter's face. And again, that's not how you approach these issues. You don't just spit in someone's face. I don't like genital mutilation. I don't spit in their face because of it. You have to goddamn argue rationally and with rationality, even if you absolutely hate something. And they don't do that. They just take into violence and dumb shit. And they're acting aggressively and passionately and out of character. And they're not really thinking. And it's a mess on a lot of fronts, you know what I'm saying? So, fuck me. Trump said we should bring the troops home. He actually said that recently. He said that we need to bring the troops home, and it's time to bring them home. He said that in a rally. It's been past time. So good for him. I'm glad that he agrees with that, and you can see him going towards that direction or working towards that direction, and I support that. And he's finally getting rid of some of the neocons in his administration that have been pushing for more and more war, and that's a very good thing, and that's what we voted for him really to do, I think. Or at least that's why I voted for him, so. And I guess that's it. And again, regardless of what I said in this video, whether you like the video or not, and all the dumb shit that I say in so many videos, and regardless of how I sometimes come across in the fact that I do get shit fucked up and crossed up, and I'm becoming the real life Ozzy Osbourne, forgetting all that. The point is, well, I mean, not real life, because I'm becoming another Ozzy Osbourne. Regardless of all that, the point is just don't do that. P666. Don't, your kids' genitals and stuff. Don't do any of that. P666.